Good morning. So we're doing something a little different for the next couple days. Instead of doing a daily, I'm going to do just kind of a little bits of daily life on the boat. We are in Athens and our friends are leaving today. So our fun is kind of going to be a little bit less over the next few days, and we're going to be just getting things ready on the boat for our next big adventure, going to different islands and doing some crossings. So come along with us as we say farewell to some friends and some of our daily lives here on the boat. Hey, we're walking to breakfast, our final meal together.
Yeah. Hello, kitty.
Yummy. Okay, heading back to the boat, and then we have a special thing that we're going to do as a farewell to Brad and Angela. It's something we like to do with a lot of our guests that come on the boat, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're going to ask Brad and Angela a couple questions that we do when people are getting ready to leave the boat. So I'm putting them on the spot here, and you guys each answer this. Like, you can just take turns.
Okay.
What was your favorite thing that we did on the boat while you guys were here?
It's a good. I'm still thinking what the best.
Probably the anniversary party for me.
That was so much fun.
That was, yeah.
I mean, just that was kind of unexpected, and that host made it fun, and it was just, y'all shared it with us, and it was just a sweet time. Very sweet time.
Yeah, I agree that having that special time with friends, that was really neat, and doing that karaoke, that was fun too. I enjoyed seeing Madison kind of get out of her shell and get up there and do that, That's just going back to me like they're my kids,
Yeah.
I enjoy when they do something that's not completely comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that your favorite too?
I would say for sure that. And I don't know why, but I enjoyed trying to figure out things with the guys, that maybe the fellowship too, but I also enjoyed that. I mean, that's not a normal thing you say on a trip. I enjoy working on the boat, with the guys, but
you did enjoy it.
But I did enjoy it. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well, we enjoyed you working on the boat. Okay. If there was something that you would have changed or would have liked to have done more, what would it have been?
I can't think of much. I mean, I did feel like having 3 weeks, I felt like I got relaxed, more than normal. I loved that part. I didn't feel like I had a bunch of tasks that like you're feeling on here, because it's not my boat. You know what I mean? If I was at home, I'd feel like I got all these things to take. So with that long of a thing, I felt like and you got to a point where, okay, I can just like try to get my mind off thinking too much, like we talked about.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself. The weird sleeping thing, I don't really understand what that was. He kind of got me worried about it. I was telling her yesterday. He hoped nothing was wrong with me. Why? Because he hadn't seen me sleeping this much in years. And I don't know why, but God was just like allowing me to relax, and I slept more on this trip, and so I feel like I needed that. And so that was really nice. But the only thing I guess I don't have any like, oh shoot, we should have done this. Oh darn, we should have done that. At all. I had a wonderful time. Just even if I seemed like I was sleeping the whole time, and I was having a great time on the ship. Is maybe I would have liked to have seen Brad maybe fish, or I wanted to see him do some things that he loved, because I knew I was having a great time and I was content to just rest and be down. But I was hoping that he would like jump out there and maybe throw the poles in the water, or do some of that, because I felt like that would help him enjoy.
And there's so much fish in this water over here.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, we could still throw one in before you go.
Yes.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to leave the boat?
Yes and no.
Why is this funny? That's like,
I went.
Yes, we're ready.
I know.
No.
Yes, that they're ready.
No.
Can we go now?
Here's what I was.
We've already been out of here.
No, I was thinking.
I'm really interested.
Believe it or not, I was thinking the opposite of what they're saying. People whoever's watching this right now. No, I've enjoyed it. But I know, unfortunately, we got a baby that's due, right? But selfishly, I've enjoyed just being on this trip. Yes, I would love to stay, but I know with all that's going on, it's time to go.
Yes.
So at this point, I'd probably rather stay than go. It was the opposite of what they were saying. Yeah.
I believe that, because when you guys when we discussed you staying longer and you decide to, I could see in your eyes you're like,
yeah.
Oh, if you can make this happen.
Right, yeah. But then me, I'm not going to say, Oh, for sure. That's what I want to do right there. That's what I'm doing. So, yeah.
I'm the yes and no too. I mean, I'm nervous about, and I've been a little nervous about that baby the last couple of days, getting here before I can get home. I'm just like, boy, cut that to the real close.
This is granddaughter you're talking about.
Yeah.
Our oldest, sixth baby.
Yeah. And so I want to make sure I'm home in time for that. And other than that, I could do this. I could do the catamaran. I really, like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how we would pull the money together, like what's in his savings, what's in my savings. Could we pull enough money together to buy the catamaran or split it away? Like I've gone into that mode of thinking.
She does,
I go quickly.
She enjoys.
We're gonna do it. I feel like this is a very achievable goal.
Well, y'all have opened up a new world for me, being on a boat and all that. I mean, it's just a whole new world that I didn't know I was missing. Scuba diving, all that. It's all opened up. You know, it's a fun hobby. It's like I don't feel like I have many hobbies. But this could, the scuba dive is kind of a fun hobby.
Yeah. Well, awesome.
Well, thank you.
Well, we are going to miss them, aren't we, guys?
Yeah. Yes, we go.
Madison and I are going to walk to the pharmacy together. Come on, Lucy. And we're taking Lucy. So we've had some repairs being done on the boat today while we're in Athens. We're going to hopefully have it all done by tomorrow. The freezer's getting Freon, so they're getting all kinds of stuff done while we've been here in Athens. Okay, we just got one of my medicines here. I still need to get 4 more. You kind of got to go to different pharmacies to get it all. Okay, we just got to Starbucks while we've been walking around looking for my prescription. It's actually just 1 prescription, but I have a 90-day supply, which comes in 6 boxes. And most pharmacies only have like 1, maybe 2 boxes. So I'm now to 4 boxes and got 2 more to go. But we decided to get a Starbucks here near the marina while we take a break from looking. So we stopped into this little store. It's called M&S. And we saw this in the window. It was so cute. So I had to get it. But it's got a little sleeve and everything. So adorable. Okay, let's go check out. What did I get for walking around?
Days turned into months, but I felt your hand. I knew I would be alright.
Okay, Lucy, are you going to be daring? Go on, look at this.
What's coming next? But you're still leading with each and every step.
So this morning we're doing something a bit different. We are dealing with bureaucracy. So we have been in Athens for about 5 or 6 days. We have a couple more days here. So this series is just about us getting off of the dock again and heading through the Greek Isles. Mia Beth is just under 6 months from expiration on her passport, and we are heading into Turkey next. Turkey requires you have 60 days of allowed time still on your passport when you enter the country. Well, she hit that date on February 26th. And we're at the very beginning of March. That's done past. They would not approve her passport. So we are going to the U.S. Embassy to meet with the consulate and get her an emergency passport for 1 year so she can enter Turkey without a problem. Cyprus was only 90 days, but Egypt and Saudi Arabia are also 6 months. So the 1 year will actually work for all these countries. I have heard that some countries are not okay with the emergency passport, but so far they've all looked okay. Turkey is for sure okay. I need to look a little bit more into Egypt and Saudi, but I believe as long as they have the full 6 months, they should be considered a valid passport. So I'll be bringing you with today as we make our way to the U.S. Embassy. I probably can't video some stuff in there, but I will keep you up to date as things progress. We are off. Yep, just you, Mia. You're the only one that's expiring in 6 months.
6 months?
Less than 6 months.
Then why can't I just get it?
Because Turkey says you have to have 6 months of unused open time still on your passport. So basically, if your passport expires in less than 6 months, it's too late. Maybe just in case you want to stay 6 months. What? Okay. I was pushing the button, the gate was already open. It's gonna be one of those mornings. Oh, is it a baby? We're trying to flag a taxi. Okay, we're gonna reposition ourselves, but here comes one. Stop! Yes! We got one. Hey, we just pulled up.
A few moments later.
Okay, we just finished at the embassy. It was really cool inside. They were actually good customer service, and we are currently trying to flag down a taxi. Anyways, we're having lots of problems finding a taxi again, but she got her emergency passport. Thank goodness. How do you feel to be able to go to Turkey legally now?
I'm more relieved.
Yeah, I'm relieved too.
I never really put that much thought into it because I don't know.
Because you don't have to worry about those things yourself yet. You will one day.
If I do all this,
Yeah, you'll go places. You love to travel.
yeah.
Where are we going?
McDonald's.
Being at the U.S. Embassy makes me want a cheeseburger real bad.
I believe that's hot dog.
Okay, we found a really cute spot here at the McDonald's. You got these big bucket chairs and a little view of the square here in Athens. It's really slow here today, but they do eat lunch later, and McDonald's may not be as popular here in Greece as it is in other parts of the world. Okay, so us girls are going shopping, and we are looking for dress skirts. So now that Miabeth is officially good to go to Turkey now, because she wasn't, and I'm going to tell you more about what we experienced. Mainly, I'm going to do the breakdown when it's not so loud here on our cost and how long it took and how I did the process. Because if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a little scary. But we're trying to get some modest, long skirts, things like that to wear to Turkey to be respectful, because Turkey is predominantly, I believe, Muslim. I think it's called Muslim. So we want to be respectful of that, and we're just going to make sure we have clothes that we can wear when needed. We will be mainly on the coast in Turkey, so I don't know what I'm walking into, but we don't want to be in a situation where we're not prepared. So we're going to go shopping. So we're walking down the pier here. Madison's OG tennis shoes. Isn't this area adorable? KFC after shopping. I think it's just a recycling thing. Look at how cute they put all their caps in here, and it makes a heart. All those caps saved from landfills or something, or the streets. Okay, time to walk back to the boat. Another day in Athens. We are getting ready to go to the grocery store. Tomorrow will be in Sithnos, but today we are going to be heading there. It's going to be about a 4 to 5 nautical mile boat ride, and we are heading to the grocery store. We still have a mechanic doing a few more things. James and I are going to go stock up on drinks, grab a little breakfast. I wanted to tell you about our passport U.S. Embassy experience. So we ran into a problem with Mia's passport. She didn't meet the 6-month validity rule. So we had to get an emergency passport before we could apply for our transport or move into Turkey with the boat. So we went to the U.S. Embassy. I called and emailed them ahead of time. They said be there between 8:30 and 11. They didn't make me an appointment, but they said they would let them know at the front when I came. When I got there, they did not see my name there. So I had to tell them about why we needed it, where we were going, kind of explain myself a little bit more, tell them about the email and my correspondence. They ended up letting us in. It's very high security. The U.S. Embassy here in Greece is said by our tour guide to be the most secure building in all of Greece. So I actually like that. Altogether, an hour and a half and $135. So it was a pretty seamless experience, and everybody was really kind, easy to work with. It wasn't a bad experience. I've never been into a U.S. Embassy before, so it's kind of cool, and definitely felt like they were here to help us. What do you think, James?
Yeah, they were very helpful, but I was surprised that they were Greek. Like, you could tell they were Greek. I'm not sure if they were U.S. citizens that were Greek citizens as well, but I was surprised. I thought I was gonna be all American, and then they wouldn't let us into their cafeteria. I was curious to see if they had like McDonald's and Burger King and all that stuff, kind of like an airport, but we only get to see one section of it. But they did have a cafeteria, and they do serve different foods.
Yep. James really wanted to have like a tour of the embassy. He was really excited to be there. And yeah, they did speak fluent Greek, and they had a lot of accents, but everybody's English was real fluent as well. So there wasn't
the last guy
wasn't
perfect.
Yeah, there wasn't a huge communication issue at all, but they definitely spoke Greek the main officer spoke Greek to me before English. So I'm sure they deal with a lot of people that are Greek and American. Hey, We stopped at this little place. The girls and I had walked in here a few days ago, but we didn't get anything. Is it good? Well, here's some napkins for us.
It's like a scone.
Oh, yum. And I got one of those too, except mine is like, has some onion on it. It's onion roll with cream cheese and turkey. Very good. Oh, and cappuccino. So this grocery store is 2 stories. Such a hard time deciding. We're almost done. 2 shopping carts full. Okay, we're bringing all the groceries aboard. Finally warm to do some sunbathing, and we made a fruit tray to sit outside. So we ended up not leaving today because the boat just got finished being fixed. So we're just walking around, enjoying our last evening in Athens, and we leave tomorrow morning for Kythnos. So we will share more with you on that tomorrow. Until then, have a good night. Bye.